All right, how's it going, Chumbas? Hello, friends. So I just want to make this video so that you guys know what's going on with me. I been having some back issues. My back. Uh, you could call them pain issues, but it's more like injury, I guess. I am not 100% sure of what I have, but the first time that it happened, it was on January 26th of this year, and that was horrible. And the second time that has happened is this month, which is April, and it was on the 3rd of April. Now we're on the 6th of April, and I still have some issues with my back, which is I can't like lean forward while standing up, and some other things like I can't lift things right now because that might put me in a bigger risk of having more issues. Now, I've had some medication, which in the beginning, it was only ibuprofen, whatever. My mom gave me this. My mom gave me this. You can see it. Okay. The Darium. She started giving me first, though, pain for the pain, but this is what she says is the most important one, which is um, I don't know, something to do with the nerves of the back, but I don't know. The thing is, I'm so dumb because I could have went to the doctor in the beginning, but I didn't. Okay, and it's my fault. It's my fault. But I truly don't know what was going on my head the first time it happened. But I can tell you, I was feeling really sad, and at the same time, I was also feeling surprised of what just happened. Okay, I was in shock. I was in shock. Now, the second time that this happened to me, it wasn't as bad as the first time, but I actually cried again. Okay, and this is nervous kind of crying because I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Okay, so I'm trying to get an appointment with my doctor as soon as I can, and I have an appointment in the 20th, but I don't want to wait that long. And the pain has gotten better, which is like less pain. I've been having less pain than 3 days ago, you could say now, 3 days ago, because I couldn't like even walk, okay, for a certain amount of time. The second time, the first time, that was horrendous, okay? That was horrible. Because the first time this happened to me, I could not get up from my bed. And that's because you can't do sit-ups, you can't do anything like that. So imagine getting out of that bed like that. But it was horrible because every time I would move, it would flare up, and it continually flare up again, the back. I don't know what or where, but on my lower back, it was something that I couldn't even move my legs, I couldn't even move my hands, my head, nothing, okay? To the point where my mom had to open the door because I had left it locked. I didn't even know what was gonna happen the next day, so I left it locked. I needed to pee. I waited for 6 hours. Or so yeah, I woke up at 3 a.m. and I waited until my mom woke up. So that was like what 4 hours, whatever, 4 hours. Don't care. So she had to find the tool and like open the door and like, and then I couldn't even get off bed like that. Even she helping me. So I had to throw myself onto the ground. I had to get courage and, stand up because that shit was like almost impossible. Like even if I worked through the pain, if it even if I didn't care about the pain, my legs were not working correctly. My like I couldn't get up. So she ended up bringing some stool or whatever. I put my hand on it, and that's what helped me stand up a little bit more. And I think I grabbed her like this, like in support to help me. And then I go to the bathroom. Whatever. It's a long story, but the first time this happened, it was horrible. It was something like in the second week, I was able to start walking. Cause in the I mean the second week, I started to walk. In the first week, all I did for that time, I would get off my bed, sit down here, and play, because that's the only thing I could do. But now that I understand that it's even worse to just be sitting down, if I can stand up, I do stand up regularly now, okay? And I should have done that right after I got better. So I could have prevented this even more. So I do get up, I walk around, go to the park, walk, get some sunlight, whatever. Now this second time, I'm sorry, I'm not going chronologically, but I'm just making this as I go. I'm just like winging this. The second time that this happened to me, I was only stretching. So I went like this. I went like that and stretched as much as I could. And then something in my spine, like I felt, you could even hear it. It popped. Like that's how it felt, like a disc inside, like did this, like, but it made like a pop sound. And I quickly felt it, and I knew what to do immediately, not to get more injured, not to like irritate my nerves anymore, that I couldn't even stand up or do anything like in the first time. So I was like, okay, play this smart. I quickly put myself on the ground. I put my body in a side position, okay, and then I just waited for my mom to come home, because it was either that or calling the emergency number, which is 911. Okay, whatever. So she she got home. She gave me that painkiller, whatever. It's different than I would prefer. I don't know what it is. She didn't tell me the name. She forgot. I don't know, whatever. And then I took this at 7 p.m., which is almost time to take it again. I don't know for how long I have to take this, which I didn't go to a doctor for this, but whatever. Um. So yeah, and in the second time, the first day, I was really nervous. I was not stressed out, anxious. I was really anxious, and also I could like feel pain, whether I was standing up, whether I was sitting down, whether I was on the floor. I could feel the pain on my back. Okay, I could feel the pain, and I was really getting really nervous, and I didn't know what to do. I just kept talking about it to my mom, and I was getting to a point where I told her, okay, I want to go to the emergency room. But I searched it up, and it was really expensive, even though this might, you know, be life or death sometimes. That's what I looked up this morning. Sometimes this could be, you could get paralyzed from the middle to the bottom or something like that. It's a lot of things that could happen because of your back, okay? So I'm really nervous. I want to go to the doctor as soon as I can. And also, doctors are really expensive. Uh, but man, I wish I could get this solved. I don't like being like this, man. I want to go back to work. I want to get some money, because I do want to get some other things and save up some money to go watch movies. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just nervous and anxious about this situation because I don't like being at home like this. I like being at home, don't like, but I don't like being at home and having this back issue, this back pain. I don't like this because sometimes I just want to pick up some things, like, read some big books that I have, but I don't know how to do it because I don't want to even go out of my room. I don't want to get out of my room because, as you may not know, I'm really stressed out because there's someone right next to me. I don't. I'm not gonna say who, but there's someone right next to my room. It's very annoying and it's really stressful. On top of what was going on with me on my back, so yeah, it's a lot of things. What else am I gonna talk about? Yeah, it's not so stressful because I want to play Cyberpunk. I want to play Cyberpunk. That usually takes like an hour or two of sitting down, and I hate taking pauses from gaming. I hate taking pauses because I'm really into it. Like, I'm on the story, like I'm playing, I'm having a good time, but then, oh, I have to get up. I have to walk around. Like, that sucks. Because even though I do go walk every day, and I stop for a certain amount of time because of some reasons, I still need like more than doing that, than just going to a park and walk around. Because you can't really be sitting down this much. And I do have a big history of just being on my computer, just playing games, watching videos. That's what I do when I'm at home. But if I could do other things, I would do them. I would. I started by walking around the park. I started by doing that. I don't know what else I could do. I don't know. Maybe some stretches, but like right now, I can't really do anything about that because if I do something wrong and it affects my back, I could get worse. I am doing some stuff like moving around like a bit, because the back gets nutrients. Like the I don't know what they're called. The discs get nutrients from movement. If you don't move around, those discs get squished and they don't like get minerals or whatever. You gotta like do this, like backwards, like forwards, like this, so that you get more nutrients going around the back. And I didn't know this, but while you're sleeping, those discs like get decompressed, and that's when they get better. Uh, but usually when I wake up, I have to get used again to moving around. My it's like my back is not used. It has to get used again to moving around. It's hard to explain all this is because I'm not really writing down everything. Like, I'm not even thinking about it. I just want to forget about it because it's so traumatizing. Because like, people around me joke about it. The first time it happened, people were joking about me having that issue of not being able to walk. They were laughing at me. The same thing happened the second time that this happened to me. So it's really something psychological too, which I feel like misunderstood. And yeah, I'm not having a good time with this at all. Like, um, I don't know, man. But yeah, and it's a lot of talking. But I just want to get this out. So if I can talk about this in more detail or better, because my words, I know I sound dumb. I sound like I haven't read a book in like 10 years, and that might be true. That might be true. Maybe. 'Cause I have been reading, but I've been reading some other stuff. Like, I've been reading meditations, like Marcus Aurelius. I've been reading, I don't know, some medical manual. I've been reading stuff. But sometimes I really don't. I like it doesn't get to me like wanting to read, wanting to do things, because every time I do something, something stops me, man, and I get upset. I get upset. It's stupid. It's like every time I do something interesting, it's like life hits you with the fucking brick, boom, in the fucking head. I was having a good time. I was working my ass off. I was getting money, a little bit, not a lot, but I was able to go to movies whenever I wanted to because it's not that expensive. Compared to some dude that goes fucking drinks at a bar, spends like 100, $200. You know, that's fucking a lot of money. Or like compare it to just spending 30 to $40 per movie. You're gonna go once a month. You're not gonna go like every weekend or every Wednesday, whatever. Compared to that, it's like nothing. But yeah, right now I have no money because I've been lending money to people. I'm not gonna say who, but I've been lending money because I take like loans from Cash App. I take loans, I get that money back again, and like that. But it sucks. It sucks because I wish I didn't have to do that. And like a lot of the times, I spend my money on other people. I don't spend it on me. Like last year, I spent probably 70% of my money on other people, and I didn't get any thank yous or whatever. No, what I got was more problems. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna spend it on anyone else anymore. I'm not gonna spend my money on anyone else. I'm gonna spend it on myself. I'm gonna get a better chair. I'm gonna do some stuff whenever I get some money, because that's what I should do. I wanna buy some things like a cool 3D printer, maybe to do stuff with Blender and that. I wanna do some really cool shit and buy books. I want to buy so many books, but I'm such a procrastinator on reading books. It sucks because I do want to finish them, but like something happens in my brain. I get this lazy, or like I play video games and that I get really into it, like very competitive, my rivals or whatever. That's how it is. But I can finish books, man. I can start it, finish it. I can do a lot of shit. It's just like life, how it is. And I've been doing better on that. I've been doing on better on reading, I guess. It's been worse. There's been weeks that I go off without doing anything, and then sometimes I just log in, and then something happens, and then fucking life. It just happens out of nowhere. But that's how it is. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.